as we say a lot around here. Okay, thank you for attending the Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting. We are focused on maintaining a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. Since 2001, our open forum meeting welcomes parents, adolescents, recovering individuals, and anyone who supports our mission. Your suggestions, comments, or ideas are welcome to make our meetings the best they can be. The Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting is a cutting-edge alternative to what is currently offered. By combining substance abusers, families, friends, and the public at large, we have created an environment that is beneficial to everyone who has been affected by alcohol and drug addiction. We start at 7 o'clock. Please be on time. Please turn off and stay off your phones. And please, only one person speaks at a time. And when you do so, please do it loudly so everybody in the room and the folks at home that are watching it on live stream can hear you. We will sign any of your attendance slips that need to be signed. Leave them in the green box in the hallway, and you can pick them up when we're done with our discussion. The only thing that we ask of you is that you're honest. Feel free to openly share your comments and points of view on how alcohol and drug addiction has impacted your life. This meeting is open to people of all ages and welcomes diversity, so please refrain from using excessive foul language or language that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or disability in order to maintain an atmosphere of respect and dignity for all who are present. If you see a visitor, a new member, or a returning member that you haven't seen in a while, please warmly welcome them into our program. Please refrain from leaving the meeting while it's in progress because it's annoying. Right? And it's disruptive, but man, is it annoying. There's no smoking or vaping around here anymore, so we don't even have to talk about that. All right, what is our lifestyles of recovery?
I do. The lifestyle of recovery guidelines are intended to be utilized by recovering individuals, their families, and anyone else who is striving to avoid substance abuse and achieve sobriety. 1. Recognizing that substance abuse ruins lives. 2. Wanting to pursue positive alternatives to substance abuse, such as our education, employment, quality relationships, and health and fitness. 3. Using resources such as friends, family, teachers, and peers as a way to achieve and remain sober. Adding sports, art, or music to these resources will help us stay focused and motivated. 4. Defining balance and working toward making it a part of everyday life. 5. Building self-esteem and confidence through sobriety to combat negative feelings regarding oneself. 6. Understanding that negative behaviors of isolation and self-pity lead to self-destruction. 7. Lifting a person up is different than allowing them to continue their destructive lifestyles. Be there for yourself and be patient with your friends and family. 8. Learning how to help without supporting the addict's behavior. Providing assistance to the recovering individual that will improve their lives, not further their usage. 9. Recognizing personal challenges and integrating them into our lifestyle as challenges to triumph over. 10. Caring for our personal, emotional, physical, and spiritual individuality is the source we use for our sense of worth. Each person is truly magnificent. Our mission at Racing for Recovery is to prevent all forms of substance abuse by promoting a lifestyle of fitness and health for all those affected by addiction.
Thanks, Ashley.
You're
It sounded
welcome.
all nice and professional and calming and soothing, right? Okay, is there anybody here for their first ever Racing for Recovery meeting tonight? All right, at all of our meetings, what we do now is everybody's going to go around the room and simply say who you are, why you're here, and possibly how we can help you. Joe?
My name's Joe. I come here for a lot of reasons, but mostly I come here to remain teachable. My favorite part about every week is no matter how rough or awful it's been, I know Thursday nights are always going to be a blast because I get to spend an hour with all of you wonderful people.
I'm Heather, and I come here because I'm just grateful for everyone here and all the opportunities. And I lost my train of thought. We'll just leave it at that. I forget what I was saying.
I'm Beth, and I'm here to continue to learn how we can help.
Awesome.
Gail, my son's an addict and I'm here for support.
Jason, I'm here to learn how to harness a new lifestyle.
Sure.
My name's Mike. I like this place. My counselor said I needed to go to 2 meetings a week on top of his meeting, so I can cover this before he does it. I don't want to interrupt, but I left my sheet up there. Was I supposed to? Or?
You're all set. It's out in the box. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Glad you're here.
My name's Chris. I come to Racing for Recovery because I made some bad choices in the past and I'm learning how to make better ones.
I'm Nate. I'm here to listen and learn. And receive support. I'm Anthony, and really I'm just grateful to be here today.
Hi everybody, I'm Joe. I come to Racing for Recovery because it has become my second family, and the moment I walked through those doors I realized I wasn't alone.
Hi, I'm Andy, and I'm here because I'm finding purpose in my life today. My family's healing, and that's a direct result of Racing for Recovery.
My name's Chris. I come to racing because I've wanted a different lifestyle, and I'm grateful for the people that I have in my life.
Hi, I'm Betty. I come to continue to learn and also because I need to be here.
I'm Randall. I just enjoy this place. I love coming and just enjoy everyone that comes to this building and I get to interact with, so I keep coming back.
My name's Tom. I'm here to be that person.
My name's Michael, and I come here to learn further tools to equip myself for sobriety.
My name's Joe, and I come here for motivation.
My name's Julie. I come here to support Joe, and this has become a real good routine for us.
My name's Ron. I come here to support Racing for Recovery and everyone in the room.
Hi, my name's Sandy. We've been coming here for many years. On and off. We just got back from Florida where it was 88 degrees, I'll tell you. And back to the real world. But anyways, I just wanted to encourage family members and parents, keep coming back. This is going to give you the hope you're looking for. I know we walked in here years ago and we're so lost. And our boys are in recovery. They're not boys, they're men now. But anyways, I just want to encourage the family members and the parents especially. Just keep coming back, and there'll be a lot of answers in here for you, and you're not alone.
And Sandy, how long have you guys been coming?
Probably maybe 18 years.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Powerful statement. Yeah.
I'm Denise, and we're struggling, waiting for our son to make some good choices and to decide to come in here. So one day I want to aspire to be like Sandy and have gone through the program with my son and just be here supporting other people.
I'm Kevin. Sure happy it's Thursday. So happy shit day, everyone. I'm hoping someday my boy will be in here too.
Dave.
Oh, my name is David. I come to Racing Recovery because it saved my life. They gave me the opportunity to work on myself, figure out why, still trying to figure out why I live such a destructive life, but it's getting easier. And I just love coming here.
I'm Deanna, and I come here because this is the first place that I have came to that has helped me get in touch with who I am and what truly is the problem and what keeps making it easy for me to make the choice to use. And for that, I am extremely grateful, and I don't ever want my family to get the call. lost somebody that I knew really well today, and it's like the second one this week, and it's just really, you know, it's not like it was my best friend or anything, but I think it, you know, I just feel for the family, and just every time, it always gets me every time. So, thanks.
I'm Brandy. I come here as part of my routine and to keep my humility, consistency, and balance in my life.
My name's Kelly, and I continue to come because we honestly welcome people with open arms, understanding smiles, and looks of trust. And we don't compare here, we relate. That's why I continue to come.
Scott. I'm Scott, and I've been coming here a long time, Ron and Sandy, and very grateful for this program, and it's helped my family tremendously. A lot of great things have come out of it. I'm here because I survived and saved my life, really.
How long have you been coming, Scott?
A little bit before Ron and Sandy, but not that much. Since you had, when you used to come there, you had your Subaru, you used to run in there with a bag of stuff and throw it on the table, and that was a meeting, and you made it all started from there, and there was like basically one family, and D-Car and myself, and that's all it was. And, you know, and this is what it's grown to. It's really amazing to see it.
It's unreal, man.
My name's Deb. I'm Tara and Sarah's, well, now I'm Sarah's mom. I'm here to support them. Just thank everybody for keeping everything going for her. And I didn't get the call.
I'm Tara, and I'm here because I believe in myself.
Atta girl.
And I'm Sarah. I come, I always just say for the support and to give support, but it's like, that just seems so minimal because the support is just, it's amazing, it's phenomenal, it's unreal how much support everybody gives, and it's just, like how big what Josh said, the movement, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just huge, and it made such an impact on my life. So.
I'm Faye, and I'm here for the inspiration and positivity.
I'm Myron, I'm Brittany's dad. I'm here to support her.
And I'm Brittany, and I'm here because I'm in the process of learning how to be the best person I'm capable of being.
I'm Sharon, and I'm a mom, and she's 3 months clean. And I'm so proud of her and of all the support you guys give her. If she wouldn't have found you, she wouldn't be where she's at today.
It's all good. Right? Yeah.
I'm Renee, and I come because this place helped heal wounds in our family that hurt, and they don't hurt anymore.
I'm Virginia, and I'm Megan's grandmother. She's supposed to be right there.
Don't worry about her. We're here for you.
I'm Ann, and I'm here to support Megan, who isn't here.
Jeff, go ahead.
My name's Jeff, and I guess I just got to say I'm really feeling I'm a recipient of the open arms and understanding smiles this week after making a really poor choice of leaving this program for some months, and I'm grateful to be here, and I just want to thank everybody for all their welcoming thoughts and hugs and words. Just truly grateful.
Yeah, man.
I'm Ashley, and I'm here because I love this program. Being here in this program taught me how to live and how to truly enjoy my life, but also it's just brought a lot of joy into my life through going through the growth process and through meeting all of the wonderful people here.
I'm Michelle. This is my first meeting. I'm here
to support Ashley and all the great things she said about it, and just been having a rough time, and she told me this is the place to be.
I'm Candace, and with all the hectic things that life throws at me, this place keeps me humble and very grounded, so awesome.
I'm Jake. I come here, I mean, I can bring my family, which is really awesome. But I was actually thinking about it, and the only people I surround myself with in my life today is people from this program. And I don't know if I've ever been this happy, like, growing up, just because I always felt like an outcast. But coming in here and meeting the people and becoming pretty much family with all you guys, definitely don't feel like that.
My name's Nick Monroe, and I'm an alcoholic. I came here to get my grandson to turn his goddamn hat around. No, really, I came here because my daughter was coming here tonight.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I've got a bad personality. I don't cut people slack. You know. The reason I don't do that is I had a friend that he managed to send his daughter to every daggone recovery center in the country. It cost a bunch of money. And she came home one time and he bought her a car and all that stuff, you know. And got a call, go to the daggone hospital. She OD'd. And she didn't pass away though. And we run into some guys that been in AA for years. And one of them said to him, he says, "Are you helping her or are you killing her?" You know, and boy, that backs you into a real bad corner. You know, because I don't care what anybody says when it comes to my kids. If I seen any harm coming to them, you can bet I would have been in the road. And I'm still that way. I tell the younger boys I can't run and I can't fight, but I can still shoot. I hope you people have a good meeting. And the one thing I hope you do listen to, hope. You know, because I'll tell you what, if you live in the U.S., you got it made, and you don't know it. Because I've been to them countries where they don't have them. They think it's a good place to set up a home in a daggone German pillbox built in 1942 or somewhere in that area. So you got it made. So that's all I got to say. Well, maybe not.
Hi, I'm Denise, his daughter and Jacob's mom. I come here because I have to say I'm really glad that Todd answered the phone as a Tesla concert.
I noticed she said that out loud.
Because if it wasn't for Todd in this place, I don't know if I'd still have Jacob. I can't believe you answered at a Tesla concert, but you did.
I did.
You did.
I'll never forget that, yep.
And I thank you.
Good. Go ahead, Bob.
I'm Bobby.
Grand Rapids.
I come to Race for Recovery because they're giving me the tools to live a sober life, and it helps me keep my wheel of balance rolling up a hill.
Hi, I'm Penny, and I love coming here, and I had some issues myself. I wasn't an addict or an alcoholic, but I was always a people pleaser, and I lived my entire life for everybody else. I'll be 50 in a couple weeks, And I finally got to that point where, damn, I'm doing it for me. I got it. I worked my ass off for years, hard, real hard. And I finally got a position and a job where, you know, I'm making good money, and I'm doing it for me. And I say it over and over, if it wasn't for Bobby telling me, Mom, you gotta come to this place, man, it's unreal, you won't believe it. I learned how to stop keeping people in my life that were so destructive to me and my lifestyle. And now I got a job, I got a promotion, I'm a manager at the store. And for me, that's monumental, because I was always the one underneath, doing whatever anybody asked me to do. I was, all right, I'll do it, sure. And now, I'm the boss, but I'm an equal, and thank you to this program for teaching me tools to live a better life for myself, and thank you. Thank you.
I'm Terry, and wow, how am I supposed to follow that?
Just be you.
I was going to kind of say the same thing. This is a remarkable place, remarkable people, and along with here, Arrowhead, I have learned to be who I'm supposed to be. The mom I'm supposed to be, the grandma I'm supposed to be, and the friend. And I realized that I may not have a huge circle of friends, but I have real friends now. And it doesn't matter, I can call them day or night, it doesn't matter. And I've become very, very close, and it's just something that's become very hard to do. And even with somebody as close to passing, I chose to be in a meeting because I needed to do that for me, because I wouldn't have been able to be there for my kids or anyone else, my grandkids, and the friends that I've made. So awesome. Thank you.
I'm Robin. Like I said before, I come here, I never feel alone. We're all in the movement.
Yeah, here you go.
Everybody's trying to get well, no matter what the problem is. Family sobriety, it's working wonders for me. And we keep tabs in every day, us two. Without her, I don't know, she's made quite a difference in my life. And so coming here has been too. Really, I love it.
My name is Quentin. Coming here gives me a reminder of where I came from and what I'm working towards, still working towards.
I'm Emily, and I love coming to Racing for Recovery because here's where I learned that I am a human being with thoughts and feelings, and I deserve and am worthy of love and belonging, and this is where I found it. And I'm undergoing a massive master's degree program, but all in all, everything I keep learning brings me right back to what I've learned here. And it's not the question, it's asking the right questions. I was asked the right questions here. I learned that the question is not what's wrong with me. The question was and is always what happened to me.
Hi, I'm Susan, and I'm here because I just love the people here. And Kelly, you just recited my most favorite part of that poem. And by the way, I talked to Donald D. Carr, and he was going to be here tonight, but he's sick, so we need to pray for him. He tested positive for the influenza A, whatever that is, but so I was looking forward to seeing him here tonight, but that's a beautiful poem, and I told him that. I said that, you know, I haven't really quite read a poem like that, and I cannot read it in these rooms because I will bawl my eyes out. And everybody in here, we are all human beings full of thoughts and feelings, and we are saving.
Dan. My name's Dan. come to racing to fill my soul with this wonderful lifestyle. And I'd like to say a shout out to my sister that's getting over with her eye, and hope she feels better.
I'm Michael. I'm here because I love the program. My name's Keith, and I just keep coming for the positive atmosphere and to learn a new way to live.
My name's Ann. I'm here for hope and support.
My name's Dennis. I'm here to learn. This is my first day, so.
I'm Josh. I'm here. Each meeting I get stronger. Each week I get better. And it's a movement. I'm just trying to ride this wave, baby. Yeah.
My name's Amy. I come to racing to support my brother in his recovery. And I'm really, really grateful that you guys let me come and be a part of his recovery. It's so important. We didn't have a lot of years. We missed a few years together, and so getting him back, and it's kind of making our family whole again. And it's just an amazing journey. And I feel awesome when I come here, so I'm really, really grateful.
I'm Carl. I come here for a lot of things to learn. I've been here, coming for 30 days today. I have 4 months clean, and I learned that most of it I matter.
My name's Dustin. First thing I'd like to do is thank you, Todd, and the staff and all Chrissy's friends for help with her sobriety there. She's coming up on 7 months, and with that, I'm coming up on 8 months just to help her out with quit drinking and stuff, so I completely quit. So
good job.
I'm Chrissy, here to continue to grow, continue to learn, and continue to sober life.
My name's Frank. I'm here for the positivity, the love, and the hope that they give to me each and every time I'm in here.
I'm Justin. I'm here to continue learning how to use the tools that have been given to me to stay sober.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I keep coming because I actually feel like I fit in finally. A lot of good tools. My life's heading in the right direction after being lost for quite some years. And of course, the positivity and peer support.
Hey, I'm Josh. Tonight, I'm here because my little 3-year-old is watching live, so Ryder, Daddy loves you. Mommy, a big kiss for me. Thank you.
My name's Tom. I come here to continue to learn.
I'm Charles. I come here on Thursday nights to support this program. It's more important to support those who have made a choice to live rather than to die with slow down.
Hi, I'm Deanna, and I'm here to remind myself that I struggle with this every day when I wake up. It's always going to be in my life, addiction is. So I face with it every day, and I pray to the good Lord above that get me through this day. When I go home and I say, or basically at the end of the day, and I make it through, I thank God for that, for the day. I'm racing for recovery since I've completed this program, and I can come here successfully and go home sober. Know that I can say no is because of this program. And this is the longest I've ever been sober. Wow. It's going on 3 months. Yeah. I always would go back. It's a scary, but a good scary feeling. It's just so awesome to experience this. You guys just do the best you can, because it's not easy. It is. I'm just saying, you try to take over, it's destructive and all. It's gonna, one day, it's not gonna be here, and it goes so fast in life. Todd?
I'm good. Jeff's alcoholic addict, and I'm here to learn all I can.
I'm Marlon, I'm here to get healthy.
JT, I'm here for the positivity and peer support. Because of you guys today, I met you one day.
My name is Zach. Come here because this place has brought the fresh air. Go to a lot of AA meetings, and none of them are really quite like this place. It's pretty remarkable. It's the raw emotion. It's definitely leave here feeling amazing. So it's great. Thank you.
I'm Randy. I started coming here with my daughter, and sadly I lost her 3.5 years ago now to an overdose. But I kept coming, and I found that it's teaching me how to live with the daily struggles in life. It's not just for addicts, it's for everybody. And I believe in this program. I'm Dave. I'm here to support my son, Steve.
I'm Melissa. I come here to keep myself accountable, and this whole movement thing is like a good piece of puzzle to this thing called life.
We missed you this week.
I was there.
In that one? Were you there?
Tuesday with the dentist people.
Oh, I wasn't there. Good to see you. Go ahead, Ken.
I'm Craig. I heard a quote today that kind of struck me. It's funny. It said that if you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. And I came here because I got a plan, and Racing for Recovery is a part of that plan. And life struggles, the hardships come, but this place has helped me get through them, and I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I know that I'll get there.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm here to support Michael, and a shout out to Esther and Pat that are hopefully watching from home.
My name's Michael. I'm here because of the people that are still here and were here when I got here. They motivate me and keep me coming. And I always want to be here for people like my friend Jeff over there. When they come back, I'm here with open arms. So, and a little birdie told me that it's Charles' birthday.
We'll start that now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charles. Happy birthday to you.
I'm Eric, and at the end of last year when I finally got back here, I was kind of like the author that had writer's block. I was trying to figure out the words to end a chapter of a really long chapter of a horror story. And this program told me it was just as easy as writing the end. Today, this program's showing me that I have the ability to start a whole new chapter. And hopefully it's many, many years from now, but when that chapter ends, somebody can probably write on that rock that they throw in a pile of dirt. They can write down that he was a good son, awesome brother. And a couple of kids can put P.S., the best dad.
Yeah, right on. Yeah.
I'm Chris, and God, I love introductions. This is like my favorite part. So I'm on spring break right now, so I'm fortunate enough to be here. I've been going to be here for Thursday in a little bit, and I wouldn't rather be anywhere else than here with all the people here and the friends and family. I feel it'd be way warmer than anywhere else in the world. And just listening to like Deanna and Emily and stuff, and thinking about
you know, before I came here, no one ever asked me why, and like that really has actually taught me, like, noticing that I'm a human being with thoughts and feelings, and that I'm actually of value. And I just recently like discovered that, and that helps me so much, like going out in the world. And I just love it so much here. And yeah, I think Jessica, the chiropractor's watching, so I'm trying to sit very erect. But I just shout out to the Soul Core family, Stacy and friends.
I'm Dean. I'm here to bring back the bibs. I'm here because this is my second home, my second family. It's because when I came in here, I was destitute. I was lost. I was empty. And by coming to these meetings and listening to everybody, the staff, my peers, I've learned that I am worth being who I am today. My past does not define me. And the gratitude, the humility, the empathy, the tools that I've been taught here have given me the opportunity to move forward in a positive manner and be the man that I am supposed to be, that I was meant to be. And I want to thank y'all for being my family. Love y'all.
I'm Brittany. I'm here to be a sponge, to listen, to absorb, and to apply that to cleaning the messes in my life.
Right on.
Because I've been able to start doing that, I am now building the relationship back up with my family that I so desperately wanted, and asking the burning questions that were burning a hole in my soul. And I'm coming to realize a lot of what sat so heavy on me, had I just asked a long time ago, it's not even what I had it out to be. It was something completely different, and I allowed something so small to completely affect the roots of who I was and start rotting my tree of life from the inside.
My name is Sean. I came here because the lifestyle that I was living was a dead-end road. And thank God this place exists, because for the first time, I think, such a refreshing take on recovery that I was totally unexpected and grateful for. I've only been here a week, man, but I think I'll stick around.
Oh, man, yeah.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mary Jo, and I came to Racing for Recovery to change my life.
My name's Tammy. It's my first time here. First time deciding to get clean.
Right on.
This place, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, you are. Because you got an Ohio State sweatshirt on.
I've already been teased about it.
I feel like I need to stand up. I'm Rick. I've been involved in this program in memory of my son Jacob, and I just want to say tonight I felt so good to see our family member Jeff walk in these doors again.
Yep.
It's really tough. We miss you and we love you, and we're glad to see you safe under this roof, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike. I truly believe in this program, and today my life has value.
I'm Rachel, and I'm just grateful for this program. I'm grateful that my dad found Racing for Recovery a little over 5 years ago, because with that, he's changed and improved his life as well as I've improved my life. And not only that, but we gained our relationship back, and that's what this is all about.
My name is Bill, and I'm here to support my son Joe and everybody else in this room. And I am totally grateful to this program, because
it gave our family hope, and it put all the pieces back together.
My name's Julie. I'm here to support my son Joe and everybody else, anybody that needs help, and I'm grateful for this program because it saved our family.
Hi, I'm Darlene. I'm here for a great opportunity that I want to utilize to the fullest. I'm happy to be here. Can't say I've been too happy for, I've been not real happy. So I'm finding it taking some time. So yeah, thanks for everybody.
I'm going to stand up tonight also because you did. I'm Carolyn, I'm Carolyn, Aaron's mama, and Aaron's been clean for almost 3 years, and every time I'm here, we don't live in the past, but I remember how I used to feel when I came when Aaron was using, and I'm just filled with joy every time I come now, and especially filled with joy seeing Jeff, and that's why I'm standing. Jeff, I'm just so happy that you're back, and you're a blessing. You are a true blessing.
My name is Jalen, and I'm here because I told myself enough was enough of destroying myself for the first half of my life. I'm very excited about the second half. I believe I deserve it, and I think I'm sticking around too.
My name is Justin. I've been sober for a few months now, and it's the longest period I've had, and I can't even remember. And that wouldn't be possible without this place. So I'm grateful.
It's awesome, dude.
My name's Kim, and I'm very grateful to be here because I had another sober day today, and only because of Todd and Racing for Recovery.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Bruce. I come because I really believe in this program and all the great people in it. And I've learned quite a bit, and I continue to learn, which helps me do a better job of supporting everyone and in many different ways, and in learning to support my own life, like Penny mentioned, learning from the lifestyles and things like that. And I'll mention that my alias is King, because my granddaughters, I keep telling them I'm the king. And they say, you're not the king. When I go to Chick-fil-A and they ask me for the name for my order, I always say King. When they get to the window, they say, hello, King. See? It's kind of a way of introducing another comment on Chick-fil-A. I don't know if anybody else has observed this with Chick-fil-A, but they're the only fast food restaurant I know of that kind of has a different culture. Like everybody there seems to be kind of cut from the same cloth, what I observe anyway, okay? And I see that same kind of magic in this group. So it's like good people seek out good people.
That's right.
Hi, I'm Gail. I am here to support everybody in this group as they have supported me for the last 18 months. What Todd has created here and what everybody else has created here is truly a family. We walked through these doors just a few days after we found our daughter who had overdosed and passed away. And by Todd having family members in here as well as those suffering from addiction and other things, it has really helped us put closure, understand what our daughter was going through. We never got the opportunity to see her on the other side. We just saw her through the addiction when it was bad and we were in the depths of despair. And you have really helped heal some of the things that we've gone through and just helped us understand what she was going through. And that was just a period in her time. We still, we look at her as our little girl who was goofy and fun-loving and just, who she was and not what the addiction caused her to be. So I am grateful for everybody in here and for all the support they've given us.
I'm Kristen, and I'm here for the awesome support. And I also would like to mention and shout out to my friend and roommate, and we both have 4 weeks today.
Hi, I'm Rhonda. I'm here. I've been a week sober.
Good for you.
Hi, I'm Charmaine, and I'm here because I want to live. And I'm so grateful to have something like this, you know. So you're not alone in this fight.
My name's Liz. This is my first time here. The support here is not just from the positivity that I hear from all you guys. I feel it. So that being said, I'll be here tomorrow morning.
I'm Jordan, and I'm here because this is a key component of what got me sober, kept me sober, and got me the life I have today.
I'm Todd Crandall, and I just want to say I appreciate everybody for just being yourself, and then secondly, I appreciate everybody who makes this program of ours what it is, because it's awesome, and I'm glad my buddy Jeff is back. You know? So what? Okay, we'll do this real quickly. Couple quick announcements. I do want to recognize a couple people because I saw them doing some things today that I know everybody else truly appreciated. Darlene, thank you so much for cleaning our IOP room. I really appreciate that. And speaking of our IOP room, because of the people that make Races for Recovery what it is, we have to, well, I get to say it, we have to build another IOP room. Because we've outgrown the one in there that my buddy Jeff built this amazing table for, and having Jeff back in our presence, he gets to build another one. So I'm grateful for Jeff coming back. The table's secondary, but I'm like, dude, can you help us out? But that's, we're turning what was the yoga room into another room like that, so we're going to be running 2 IOP groups consecutively, hopefully starting sometime next week. And pretty quickly, that whole half of the room is going to get turned into what that half of the room already is, and it's just absolutely amazing to see what we're doing here. So a lot of stuff changing with that. And also, too, thanks to Bobby, Randall, Faye, and Chris for cooking tonight. And if I forgot everybody who was back there, I appreciate you doing what you're doing to make that awesome dinner for everybody. One last thing I want to acknowledge, I talked to Sean today about why he chose to come in here, and he told me that he was here a week ago tonight and didn't have a place to go, but was having an assessment with us, with Matt on Friday morning, and he actually slept in his car last Thursday because he wanted to be here on Friday morning to get a shot of being with us. And I think that's remarkable. I wish I would have known that because you wouldn't have slept in your car that night. But the fact that you did and you showed up the next day and you're here utilizing what is offered to you, I have the utmost respect for you for doing that. That is amazing. That's somebody that wants it. And when you want it, it'll work. One last thing, and then we will have a discussion. I want to welcome Emily to our staff, who's going to start next week. It's very hard to we're growing so much, we need people, but based on the integrity of this program, we can't just hire anybody to have a position of serving people. Notice I didn't even say working here, because if you don't know this and you don't live this, you can't teach other people how to do it, right? So it's hard for us to find the right person to come in, and we're behind staffed, everybody knows that, but we can't just throw people in there just to fill a seat. And Emily knows this program inside and out, has been utilizing it for many, many years, and she's going to be a good asset for us. So welcome aboard, kid. All right, so having said that, let's try and have a meeting for about 12 minutes, right? But we'll make it a good one. So I had the pleasure, as always, of sitting next to an awesome person in recovery today, and her little daughter was sitting behind me and stuff for the whole meeting, but she had written a litany of things for me to look at some point, she said, and I looked at them this afternoon, and there was a lot of good things she had written on there, but two things that I put up for us to quickly talk about tonight. She said, I love coming here, it's the comfort of not being judged, right? I even think of Jeff coming back, there wasn't one moment of, I can't believe you did whatever. It's like, dude, I'm glad you're here, we're going this way, and that's it. So not being judged is one thing that we do, and we can talk about that. Or the other thing that she said was the family approach, how important it was. She said, and this is a quote, I would not have come on Wednesday and Thursday nights if my parents couldn't join. So I think just because of our unique and cutting edge format that we started first in 2001, so anybody that copied that shit, you can't say. Having said that, I truly mean this, without that format, that awesome girl wouldn't be sitting here today. And that's why we do what we do. So I want to talk about what it feels like to not to be judged in here, and I'd like to talk about how important it is to have everybody who's been affected by addiction in one support group meeting. Ashley.
Along the lines of the not being judged, being in this room on Thursday nights is legitimately what helped me get over my fear of being in large groups of people like this and having to talk. I always had anxiety about that, and no matter what group I was in, being told that there wasn't any judgment, I always found that to not be true. But being here, this is the first place that I've honestly believed walking in anytime I speak up that I'm really not being judged.
That's right. That's right. Yes, ma'am.
My first time coming to a meeting, the environment, I've never stepped foot in any kind of recovery center or meeting before that night, and I was able to completely drop my walls down, cry in front of a room full of people, talk about my past with suicide attempts. And where can you do that if you're not feeling like you're not being judged? It's the entire environment. You know you're not being judged. And that's amazing. Completely amazing. Because I think it's the first time that I ever felt that.
That's awesome. Oh, Dean, you're up.
The day that I came in here and talked to Dan was the first day that I ever felt that, man, I might belong here. I might just belong here. And by the words and what he said, and just everything about the program at that point, just like, I have to give this a chance. I have to give it an opportunity to show me something. And I did, and I took what they told me that I don't ever have to use again. And it's my choice. I took that to heart. The light bulb went off in my head and said, holy shit, 45 years later, it's that simple that I don't have to use it. It's by my choice. But there's a lot of hard work that goes in behind that. Afterwards, after making that choice, there's a lot of hard work, a lot of determination, a lot of consistency, a lot of things that I had to do in order to get to where I'm at today. And I'm still moving forward. It's not that I'm, healed or whatever, but the beginning of my healing started the day that I made that choice to walk through those doors. And I'm so grateful and blessed to have you guys. Wow. Life-changing.
Heather, you're up.
Oh, you're probably gonna say it's silly, but I guess I just want to thank you for reading it. Like, I knew you would eventually, but I guess I just didn't expect it to be like so soon. And it's like silly that we feel like that, like not worthy of like you reading 10 reasons that I love being here or whatever it was, like being grateful that I'm able to find myself again and like the opportunity that you guys gave me last weekend. All right, I'm done.
They were riveting. Right? Go ahead, buddy.
I love Racing for Recovery because it doesn't discriminate against any form of self-medication.
No.
Like, I've been to AA meetings where you don't feel welcome because you're not an alcoholic, or vice versa, anywhere. Like, this is open to everybody, and everybody's pretty positive. But that's why I come here.
You just can't wear any Michigan shirts.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Don't listen to him.
Take your
it was a family aspect. What else?
not being judged.
That not being judged, we're able to let go like that.
That's right.
But I remember coming in here with my mom, sitting. It was right there. There was a round table. There was like a square, like format. I'm just having my hoodie over my head, just looking down, but knowing that my mom was there. If I honestly had to go to a meeting by myself, I wouldn't have gone. But the fact that my mom was there, and then hearing I haven't talked to him in a while, but my old buddy Jerry, that really opened my eyes because he just let everything out, and just hearing one person speak and opening up got me on my bed for sure. But I was staying at a recovery house where they had visiting hours. Here, I mean, my mom can come in and I can come in whenever I want it. That's what it's all about. It's about bringing a family into a program and having them understand how we were feeling, and for us to understand how they were feeling. We get that here.
That's right. That's right. Penny, you're up.
We've been coming here for a year, and my entire life I've been put in a position where I had to be judged because my brothers like tarnished our last name growing up in New Jersey. So from the time I could remember being young, 8, stay away from her because she's so-and-so's sister, and, don't go by her because you know what they're like. Literally, I said it, I felt it like the second time I walked in here. This is literally the first place that I've been in my entire life, besides with my close family, where I have not felt embarrassed to say something. I've not been ashamed of my past. I mean, to me, this place is paved with the brokenhearted. There's not one of us sitting in this room that hasn't felt a broken heart for whatever reason.
That's right.
And for me, to not be judged finally in my life feels so damn good. And not my kids to be judged, because it was like that ripple effect. Oh, that's so-and-so's kid, their family's effed up. It was tough. It was really tough. I went through life with my dukes up. I was ready to brawl. Say something, because I'm going to come at you. Because it got to a point where it was ridiculous. This place, I can breathe in here. I feel amazing when I walk in this door on Thursday night. And it's just everybody's stories, everybody's looks, everybody's commitment to your program. And I say it over and over. It's just that type of place where I could sit here and tell you guys anything. And I know you're not going to judge me, and it's amazing. I'm going to be 50. Finally, I can walk around with my Bon Jovi shirt. Right on.
Bill. Well, I don't have a Bon Jovi shirt.
I got plenty.
I guess what I really love about this program is the connection I have. I can look around this room and I have a connection with addicts, I have a connection with alcoholics, with the parents. Other programs, you don't get that connection. Years ago, we sat, Joe went to one meeting, Julie and I went to another meeting. We didn't understand what each of us was going through. with this one, we have a connection. And that is so powerful when it comes to us healing as a family, just knowing what each of us is going through.
Nate?
I'm glad that you brought that up, just because I was trying to figure out a good time to bring this up is to give an appreciation about not being judged. A week ago, my guy Jordan over there picked me up from the jail, and brought me right over here for a Thursday meeting. And before I knew that I was coming here or anything, I thought I really fucked it up this time, you know, where I wasn't coming back. I made the decision to walk away from this program. And when I came back, I mean, as soon as I walked in the door, Frank's standing there to give me a hug. Walk into the office, Rachel's there to give me a hug. It was the complete opposite of what I thought was going to happen because of, you know, things that happened beforehand. But I'm just fucking grateful to be here, man, and to not be judged.
Yeah.
And that I'm not there. It was a mistake, but we're moving on, you know. And that's exactly what happened. That's what I felt, and that's what I was told. So we're moving on.
I forgot to thank you for helping in the kitchen, so thanks. Beth, you're up.
I'll say one more thing. Just coming in here and all the positivity, it's such a great thing. It helps me through the day.
Right on.
You know, strangers or not, they'll welcome you at the door, like you said. They can take care, you know, and it's a great feeling.
Awesome. Beth?
I just have two things. Heather and I just talked about this the other day, but I remember way back the first time we came. I remember calling her or texting her and then asking her to come. And in fact, we sat at this table, and it was just the two of us. And I'll be honest, I hate to say it now, but I'll be honest. I came in and then you said something about it was going to be on, and I mean, I'm sitting here like this, going, "Oh my goodness." I don't want anybody to know we're here. I don't know, you know. But one person that's in this room tonight sat at the table with us and talked to us. And all of a sudden, by the time we left, I feel like such a, just, like, it just didn't feel so weird. It was Jeff. He sat here and he talked to us. And he's the one who, by the time we left, I felt like, yeah, and we were like, that was kind of cool. We'll come back. Wow. And that's what he did for us. Wow. But since then, all that time, and he has no idea he did that. He has no idea he did that for us. But jump forward all these months, I can support her, and I can do the very best I can for her to, you know, to support her and help her and just everything that we can. But we can only do so much. I mean, we can support her as the parental thing, but out of the 100 things I can do to help her and support her and learn not to enable and all that kind of stuff, the one thing that we'll never be able to do is really fully understand what she goes through and what's being in her shoes. Which is why then I'm so grateful for all of you who have been in her shoes to know that you're here for that part to help her. So thank you, any of you who has been there for her.
That was powerful. Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Don't rush it. You know, it's important not to be judged and not to be judgmental. I think that's more important. Because I used to look across the street and see a guy and I didn't like him right off. You know, some people think that's sufficient, but I had to go over and pick on him. You know, you're just going to have to learn to handle what you don't like sometimes. I think it's more important in how I handle that than it is to not have it happen. Personally, I never was too concerned about certain things like that. I was military, and you know, you make a lot of people unhappy. sensitivity seems to run very high when you're first starting to get sober. You know, I remember when I quit drinking, a buddy of mine and I were at McDonald's, and his little son couldn't make up his mind, you know. And oh, he was just irritating the hell out of me. My nerves are right out there on top. You know, you're just going to have to go through that. And you ain't the first person. What really ticked me off the other day, this doctor put a thought in my head. It was about my smoking, because I've had 4 heart attacks, you know. 4. That's what it just said, I think. But anyway, I'm not a very good patient. And he started talking to me about not smoking. He says, you know, that's a choice. And boy, that really bothered me. And I told him what I told the doctor a long time ago. I took out a pack of Pall-Malls and I held it up and I says, I don't understand you people in the medical profession. I said, this is the closest thing known to mankind for the cure of old age there is. And you can tell an addict's talking there. And what that doctor said to me, it's really been bugging, you know. It's a choice. You know, to a non-addict, it is. But in my condition, it ain't. In fact, it's kind of increased my smoking. So, you know, getting yourself is not easy. And I'm done.
Hey.
Susan.
Okay, yeah, I just want to say this real quick. A few years back, okay, I know this woman, and no disrespect to her, because I love her, and you know her, Todd. She was an ex-heroin addict, and she runs an HA meeting. And I went to school with her, and she's a remarkable woman. I'm not judging her or putting her down because she had to follow the rules, but I said to her, could I please come to your HA meeting? And she said, well, no, you've got to be a heroin addict. And it really bugged me because, see, my oldest brother is a heroin addict, and I wanted to get to know these heroin addicts. I just wanted to get to know them, and I wanted to know what makes them tick and what makes them not tick, and I just remember it it hurt my feelings, and it bugged me, and still, again, please, no disrespect to her, just following the rules, but I like it that you guys don't have that rule here.
I want to just make one quick comment and we'll close. The difference, like when I hear that statement, we don't look at people as addicts.
Yeah.
They're hurting people. That's a whole different concept. The hurt can be from a plethora of things or circumstances, wherever. It's not, I don't get that. That's like saying you have black boots on, you can't come in because she has green boots on. To me, it's just, that's absurd.
Yeah.
It's just my opinion on it. People are people. There are a lot of hurting people out there. My buddy JT down there was 91 days today, said something to me last week that was so profound, I'm saying it again. We went to Metallica a couple weeks ago over in Cleveland, and unbeknownst at the time, but he told me later, he said when we all were walking into that venue, he said that he was saying to himself, I'm here because they like me just for being me. That's riveting. That's what we do. I might not have done the amount of drugs he's done or smoked them wherever I don't care about that. I like him as a person. Until he can like himself, we'll keep liking him until he does. But him saying that to me, I was like, I got that wrong, whatever. I can't tell you how much that impacted me, because it validates what I knew from the time this program got started until the day they box me up for whatever happens to me, that that's what we do. When this thing of ours can have somebody find themselves where they like who they are, it has nothing to do with drugs or alcohol. Nothing. It has everything to do to why he didn't like himself before that. The drugs and alcohol are a substance. They are not the problem at all. And that's what makes our program, in my humble opinion, the shit. Who has our closing poem? Joe.
Autobiography in 5 short chapters. I walk down the street and there's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I am in the same place. But it isn't my fault. It takes a long time to get out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. I walk down another street. Thanks for coming, everyone.